Hi, I'm Jeff Haynes, editor at Tech Bargains, and today we're bringing you a video review of the Samsung Series 9 laptop. Ultra-portables are known for their size and their lightness, but with only a couple of examples, they're essentially shrunken down versions of larger notebooks. However, every now and then a laptop comes along and takes your breath away because of its construction, its system specs, and its performance. The Series 9 laptop is a perfect example of this, with a beautiful melding of both form and function. The system that we reviewed was powered by an Intel Core i5 2537M processor with 4GB of DDR3 RAM, which is supplemented by Intel HD Graphics 3000 built into the CPU. This helped to display content on the 13.3-inch Super Bright Plus widescreen display with a native resolution of 1366 by 768. The Series 9 also comes with a 128GB solid-state drive, 3-watt stereo speaker system with HD audio, Bluetooth 3.0 and USB 3.0 support, Wi-Fi, and a 1.3 megapixel HD webcam. Clearly, the most immediate thing about the Series 9 laptop is just how beautiful the machine is. Samsung crafted the frame out of duralumin, which is twice as strong as aluminum but extremely light. While we weren't going to test the durability of aluminum versus duralumin, we were definitely struck by how thin and light the Series 9 laptop was. The system is 12.9 inches wide, 0.62 inches deep, and 0.64 inches high when closed, and only weighs 2.88 pounds, making it extremely easy to carry around with you anywhere you go. The laptop is also well designed, with a brushed metallic look and slicked curved edges that make it eye-catching to everyone that sees it. We frequently heard people remark that it was as thin as a folder or a notepad, and many people immediately wanted one. We were also pleased with the two retractable trays on either side of the laptop that hold the USB ports, micro HDMI, Ethernet, and headphone/microphone jacks. Our only issue with the design was that the system constantly seemed to attract fingerprints regardless of what we did. The Series 9 is more than just a modeled piece of metal, though. The system definitely has lots of power where it counts. Thanks to the combination of the processor, solid-state drive, and RAM, this is an incredibly fast notebook. The overall experience made us feel like we were working on a much more powerful rig, especially since launching any program was incredibly fast. We also love that while the machine has a fast start feature to awaken the system from sleep mode in less than 3 seconds, the system had a cold boot up of 30 seconds flat. That makes it an incredibly fast laptop for any class, ultra-portable or not. The integrated graphics did limit the functionality of the system, so no hardcore gaming here. But the Series 9 could easily play 720p video at full screen resolution. We also like the keyboard on the laptop. It felt extremely natural to the touch and the feedback was excellent, making it one of the best ones that we've used during our reviews. We also liked the LED backlit keyboard, which we thought was a nice touch. Finally, while we weren't able to acquire the 7 hours of battery life that Samsung claimed for the system, we easily managed to get between 3.5 and 4.5 hours on a single charge, based on the screen brightness and what we were doing with the laptop. We found that playing videos like those found on HBO Go did reduce the life a little bit, but overall, we were very pleased with the battery life on the laptop. Now, we did find a few problems with the machine that were just unavoidable. For one thing, while we liked the brightness of the screen, the 1366 by 768 resolution felt a bit cramped on the system, which did come up a little bit whenever we watched videos or movies. We would have rather seen the system offer a resolution of 1440 by 900, which probably would have worked better on the screen. Given how strong Samsung's reputation is when it comes to computer monitors and HD TVs, we were a bit surprised at how cool and somewhat green the screen could sometimes come off with videos. We also had a bit of an issue with the trackpad, which didn't feel as great as it should have during use. While the performance of the trackpad wasn't a horrible experience compared to that of other PCs, the Super Button ClickPad was clearly designed to be a take on the pad from the MacBook Air. Unfortunately, it just wasn't as polished as Apple's trackpad, and the configuration utility didn't help it out either. Finally, we couldn't figure out why Samsung decided to include the micro SD card slot over a traditional SD card slot. SD cards are found within the majority of digital cameras, so if a memory card reader is going to be included within a laptop, it would make sense for an SD card to be inserted. However, the only rationale we could come up with was that there wasn't enough room for an SD card slot, so micro SD cards won out. It just seems like a waste of space on a machine where space is at a premium. The Samsung Series 9 is a solid ultra-portable that clearly let design and performance take the lead, and the combination of the two produced an incredible system. The CPU and solid-state drives reproduce speeds that could easily be found within full-size systems, and the limitations on the storage could easily be gotten around with the connection of an external hard drive. While the system still had a few issues, including a rather hefty price tag, these were minor shortcomings to a system that definitely delivered on the performance and usability side of the spectrum. For these reasons, we decided to give the Samsung Series 9 a 4.5 out of 5. For the latest news and reviews on the newest products, as well as coupons and deals on systems like the Samsung Series 9, be sure to check out techbargains.com.